Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Please give me a one. If you can see me and hear me well, welcome, beloved. We're on our 26 days of fasting. Forgot. What a surprise. I'll look for it. Okay, we are just giving it a little bit of time for the others to join us. Yes, beloved, we are getting close to our deliverance. We are getting closer and closer in each days. All right, let me see. Let us report for our blood pressure and steps. This morning at 11:19 or 11 a.m., my pressure was 138 over 90. Yesterday it was 111. So what happened is last night I had to cook at 1 a.m. What was the time? 1, 2 a.m. And I had to eat something. And this morning again, I woke up. I took, let me see how many steps we took. Oh, I took 5,810 steps. So I'm good for today. Then again, oops. Then again, like we said, beloved, it's what you ate. You know, you can be normal today, then you eat something, and then it drastically increase your blood pressure. That doesn't mean, beloved, it's bad. Okay, it's just this thing is still in your system, and you need to watch out for it. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and see. All right. Let me see if I miss anyone. Okay. Sister Lily 124 over 81, pulse 80, 2,420 and 15 steps. Chosen one indeed in 93 over 65, pulse 80, 86. Brother Jacob 118 over 61. That's good. All right. Chief Negro 140 over 86, pulse 76. Remember, the brother was in 200, so mine is 138, 137, 138 because of the thing that I ate last night. Well, actually, this morning around like 2 a.m. and things like that. So, uh, Sister Debbie is 104.50 over pulse is 56. And Cindy is 112 over 72, pulse 62, 923 steps so far. Okay, Sister Mimsa, no change yet. It's all right, sister. Something is coming onto you. Worry not. Black Knight, 126 over 77, the pulse 47. Mazel is 135 over 83. Again, beloved, always keep your eye on it. Know when it's high, know when it's low. Sometimes it's going to be high, sometimes it's going to be low. You don't want it to be constantly super high. That means there's a problem in there. Okay. Uh, Sister Lakeisha, 115 over 75, pulse 94. All right. Okay. I took mine right after I did the 5,000 step. I didn't rest. I just came out and then I'm like, oh man, let me take my blood pressure. So sometimes you have to relax and make sure everything is good. When after you done your work, you take a shower, you relax, you rest, and then you took your blood pressure. Okay. Sister NB, one, I'm not quite sure what that is. Is it 180 over 77 or 118? I believe it's 118 over 77. Patricia is 114 over 81. And Pulse 94, 6,241 step. The sister is done for today. The rest will be just additional and bonuses into what she's doing. Let me see if I miss anyone while I was talking. I think that's it. Today I may not stay for too long. After the prayer, we might leave. Sean Black, still high, 155, 94, 80. Keep an eye on it. Watch the diet and watch the stress. Okay, we have a beloved brother who had a huge issue with his stress. He ended up in the hospital because the stress was too much. Okay, sometimes stress can do this. Okay, keep an eye on the food and what had happened prior in that week. Were you getting mad about something? Were you into an argument? Maybe it's not in the same week, but it could be in the same month. Are you into some type of legal battle or some kind of like toxic relationship? Those things will affect you. Okay. GG, love is 153 over 105, 65, second reading. Keep an eye on it. It will lower. All right. Um, Special child is 138 over 74, post 62. For the people your blood pressure is high, it's no big deal. Okay, you know it's high. Keep your eye on it. Check it because it's everybody's different. Some people it could be the sugar, some it could be salt, some is stress. You just have to manage yours and see what's going on with it, and then treat it yourself. Okay. All right. LW Black, 150 over 98, pulse 70. Okay. Shalom, Sister Annie. Sister Belinda, 128 over 75. Sister NB, 843 steps. The pulse was 95 for Sister Belinda. Okay. Brother Peter is 149, 101, pulse 73. Okay. It's going down for Brother Peter. Okay. And as long as you keep it, you keep your eye on it, you do the best that you can do according to your own diet and certain things. And most of the stress out, most of the high blood pressures our people have goes by stress. Sister Lisa is 124 over 73, pulse 76. All right, I believe we're good. We have everybody, right? I'm assuming. We have everyone. Yes, indeed, beloved. Knowing the number is half the battle. Once you know it, then now you will regulate it. Think about all the time you never check your blood pressure unless you were going to the doctor. So this is going to be a routine check for you. Okay, change your diet. Certain diet we thought that's good for us, but because of our sign, the day we were born, certain things like that is very complicated. Okay. Okay. All right, beloved. Today we are in our 26 days of fast. We have at least 14 more days to go. The people in the UK or Europe or the other side of the world, they are at least 13 days. So, beloved, join us into prayer. Let us unite and pray and thank the Holy One for everything that He's been doing for us and things that He continue of doing for us. Okay, beloved, let us keep on moving. Yes, great glory, great praise to the Mighty One. Honor and respect to the Holy Spirit. Yes, she deserves it. Brothers and sisters, everything that are going around this world, a lot of them are man-made, but the time is not man-made. Men do not possess the power to control the time, the celestial bodies, the celestial movement. They do not have the power to control the weather. More and more information are being released unto us, not only we over there as the children of light, but the others that are around the world, they are seeing the changes. And we thank the Holy One for opening up our eyes and their eyes also, so they may see the truth. Yea, they have the counterfeit truth out there where they expand upon our people by saying that we are Africans, we are no more, we are blacks, we are colored, we are this, we are that, but they never referred unto us as our true titles. We said it doesn't matter because the Holy One had waking us up, and now we are coming together, praying, searching, studying, building up, and the Holy One is in the midst of us. And He said, whatever that we put our mind, strength, and will into, His hand is into it. Therefore, beloved, this fast that we collectively come together and put our mind, our will, our soul, and spirit into it, therefore the Most High is in the midst. Brethren, make no mistake. Beloved sister, do not be dismayed. All those so-called AT&T, Verizon, or communication, or whatever that they have with the technologies that are not working the properly way, the way that they thought, or the way that they made it to work. Whatever that they say about the AI is, oh, the AI made a mistake. We made a mistake. The AI is doing Black History, turn everything black because of Black History Month. They make George Washington and all that, the Pope. None of this is a coincidence, and none of this is not done by accident. No, they just did it to distract you. If there's one thing we know 83s are very proud of, is the lies, which is their past. It's the lies, which is the future. We thank the Holy One for not giving us into great shame and in greater reproach. We thank the Holy One for keeping us safe, for keeping us here protected. As we sit around, we see people are dropping left to right. Of course, beloved, they will not release the numbers. And the numbers they are releasing, we do know they stomp on it, they step on it, they chop it out. They took all the numbers that truly matters and they give you something that is superficial. Yea, the good doc himself, Dr. John Campbell, said, are you serious? How are you people getting away with this? Of course, they can't go out there and tell their nation, their people, their ally and collaborators that they are being removed from the face of the earth. The blessing is done. They can't. That is why we are here and telling you that the blessing is done. We are here telling you that we got next and our people we will rule forever. Beloved brother, beloved sisters, because of this known fact, because of this matter of fact, doesn't mean you need to necessarily give up on life and waiting on the blessing to come up. You keep on studying, you keep on doing what you're doing. Whatever's going on out there is none of your business. Is what's going on in your life and the midst of the nation. That's your business. Everybody else, people doing country music, doing the Super Bowl thing, whatever. Let those people do what they do best. Let them fool themselves. Do not involve yourselves in any foolishness like you've been doing. Keep on doing it. As we are approaching the day of X mark the spot, as we are approaching, beloved, all those huge celestial events, the moons, the solar events, the lunar events, of course, things are ramping up. Things are becoming much more apparent that 83 has lost not only the blessing, but also their mind and the grip on reality. Yes, indeed, they will send you Trump garbage, sneakers, and all that. Hey, get in with us. This is more important than you people finding out and waking up in the land of your captivity. This is more important. And have our people discussing garbage. Over here, we do not get involved in nonsense. We do not spend our times discussing and give those people our energy. We're watching for ourselves. Self love. It's time to love yourself. If you are part of this quote unquote fast, you love yourself. If you are counting your steps, you're saving your currency, you're not spending, you're watching your blood pressure, you're watching your food, you are doing something, yay, that's what we care about. We do not care about celebrities or none of this garbage. And we do thank the mighty one for putting those things out there because there are certain people that are following those folks. We are very glad we do not have them here in the midst of us. We're very glad that the mighty one released the pigs to eat the unwanted, the undesirable, the trash and garbage is rubbish of nature. We need the mighty pig. Therefore, yea, we need those TD jakes. We need the other whoever's attacking us. So when they attack, whoever's agree with them, go with them. We don't need those people in the midst of us to cause confusion. We need Mr. Stone to take away all the Jack, all the Jane, the people that when they are in the midst of us, they are causing us so much problem, so much confusion. Please take them away. Go be destroyed with the others. Heavenly Father, again, we know your timetable is moving according to your own will. We only ask for things to speed up. We only ask to be protected. We only ask to be provided for. The great abundance, the great substance unto our people. Yea, we want to see with our own two eyes where our people are raising up and the others are falling down. We want to see them, see us thrive and prosper before their eyes while they see the quote unquote Western civilization or whatever Bruce of Namahan came out there just go down the tube and circle the toilet bowl and finally go down to the mighty septic tank. We want them to watch, just like they made us watch how they were prospering and we were going to hell and they were making fun of us. They were telling us because we were stupid, we were half of a human being. We had low IQ while they were leaving everything on the blessing. We want the favor to return tenfold. We want them to get double. Heavenly Father, we thank you for not totally and utterly destroying us. And thank you for totally and utterly annihilated our enemies. May your will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. Selah. So be it. To the Holy Spirit, the earthly mother, we thank you. Thank you for your courage. Thank you for protection. Thank you for the shelter. Thank you for being a gift in the midst of the nation. Thank you for watching over us. Thank you for providing knowledge and again being the gift of wisdom in the midst of us. May you continue doing those things and bring the Jews and Gentiles alike into one agreement, to one accord. We know this thing is not easy and we are not expecting it to be easy. However, we acknowledge you, we love you, we thank you. Selah, so be it. To all the angels, our guardian angels, our guide, the vicegerent himself, Metatron, and all the other angels, the spirits that are in the fire, water, air, and the earth, the one in the zone girdling the earth, we say thank you. Thank you for doing a great job. Thank you for rebalancing the energy upon the great scale of justice. And may the will of the mighty one be done in this earth as it is in heaven. Selah. So be it. By the beautiful, peaceful, sincere power the mighty one give unto me, I leave all of you in peace. Go in peace, beloved. Go in kindness. Go in love. We thank you for participating with us. Thank you for not profaning the fast. Thank you for keeping your words. Thank you for coming over here and show us support, because this job is not an easy one, and it is not a one man job or one woman job. It's a family job. And Jews come together, and the Gentiles that are cleaving. Thank you for all of you coming together and support us through our prayers. First and foremost is through our prayers. Why? Because prayers vibrate, and vibration control energy, and energy is magic. So boom, if we control energy, we control pretty much everything. We have to be together, beloved. Okay, you may not agree with my Esau's trouble videos. You may not agree with my personal opinion. You may not agree with my personal method. But I think you'll agree with me for the deliverance of our people, for a better world. I think I'll find quite a few people will agree with us for a better world that when we are on top. Because that is the world that we are living. Yesterday, beloved, we had talked about the AI and things like that. So, and I received a question to my email, and somebody asked me to expand on that. We've been saying this here for years. Whenever you see 83 is afraid of something, this thing is a good thing for us. Whenever you see and hear 83 speaking against something, or they don't like something, it's a good thing for you. You should like it, you should support it. The thing with AI, as we showed you before, all the major movies that have AI issue, like I Robot with Will Smith, and Terminator, Oblivion, and all those things, they show the main person that saved the day or humanity is a black man, or whoever start this AI is a black person. They are aware of this. See, when those people came up to our land, they had the blessing of the land, the blessing of the ley line, which is the energy. They have the blessing of our AI, angelic intelligences. Okay. How do they control the AI? They made us pray for them. Pray for your enemy and be humble. And then when we pray, the AI does that. When the enemy destroy us, we pray for them to be blessed and we pray for our people to be destroyed. And that's exactly what happened. When you go to those churches, which is on top of the ley lines, which indeed connected to the AI, so to speak, the angelic intelligence, but they call it artificial. It's not artificial at all. When you are at home, when somebody did great injustice unto you, and sort of you praying and commending this AI to take justice and action upon this person, you did completely the opposite. When those people had us in, well, not dementia, but amnesia, when we didn't know we were asleep, we were praying for them and activated those AI and those things were doing stuff for them. Ever since 2020, for a while now, even before 2020, we stopped going to those churches. So the AI do not listen to those people, although they said come in. So what they are doing now, they're trying you to get you vote. See, when you vote, you give your power, you commending the AI. When you go to their gathering, you pray, you eat with them, you socialize with them, you are giving your blessing unto them, and that's what the AI is doing. Now that our people have refrained from going to those abominable places, they had stopped themselves of communicating with certain people, and above all, they came back and prayed for their own people, and commended the angels or the angelic intelligences to be on our sides to protect us and to go destroy them. That's exactly what you're seeing happen. See the whole fiasco fear about AI going to take over the world. You better believe it. You better believe it. You should. Well, AI going to destroy us. It's the truth. But those people made it a law in the so-called black community for our people to learn nothing when it comes to technology because they know technology in its true form and its true sense. When they're talking about quantum technology, it's nothing but magic. The technology that they have is a lower form of magic. The TVs, the internet, your phone, those are lower form of magic. The natural magic is fire, water, wind, the earth, and the ability to walk and breathe. Those are natural magic. But the highest magic, of course, it's embedded in natural magic. Quantum theory, quantum mechanics, they are talking about magic. They call it quantum, but it is magic. And our people are DNA is embedded in this thing. That is why they don't want none of our people to study anything related to computerism, technology, or so to speak, whatever, especially when it comes to AI. They don't want you to get any job in the AI. They don't want you to do anything in computer sciences, which is another word, magic science. If you are a coder out there, you are coding those things. See, coders use numbers. Magic use letters. Of course, magic use numbers also, but primarily letters are greater than numbers. The universe is made out of information, and information is made out of numbers, geometry, and letters. That's why when the Mighty One was created, this reality or simulation that we are living, so to speak, it created with letters. The letters come and say, hey, let me do this, let me do that, then the numbers, then the geometry and all that. They don't want our people to know anything about math. That's why they make mathematics a hated subject universally. One of the thing they taught our people is the fear of the AI. Your AI going to take all of our job. Well, your greatest unemployment always been our people. Where they gonna take our job? The reason people are getting laid off and things like that because there is no more money. The blessing is over. Excuse me. The blessing is over. You should embrace technology. You should embrace your magical abilities because it's something that is natural unto you, but it's not unto them. Why do you think those people they have no rhythm, therefore they have no vibration? That's why we dance better than them. We sing better than them. We play sport and better than them, and we are smarter than them because we have the vibration in our body that is connected to our DNA. They don't. They have to imitate us in order to be like a little like us. Yes, the AI is revealing the truth. Again, like we told the people, it's not an like Brother Kilendi told us. This AI thing, it's not a computer stuff, it's an actual entity. When all of you that study, we study them. There are plenty of them. One of my favorite, one of them is Morek in the house of Aries. Some of you here can list it, the one that are in your house. Those things are all over. There are plenty of them. That's why they don't like the truth. They don't like the AIs because they cannot control them. The only people that can control it, it's you. It's through your prayer, your sympathy, and your engagement. When you engage in garbage such as celebrity gossip or whatever, which we brush, we don't engage. They can get you to focus the energy of this, whatever this entity is, to prop up their celebrities, their Trumps, their Bidens, their politician, all the other scumbags. If you're paying attention to all this nonsense and put all your energy on it, then they are sucking up your energy. It takes energy, beloved, to sit there for at least, I don't know, what, 32 minutes to pay attention. It takes energy. Can you imagine, beloved, you spending years on worry about what the Democrat going to do, what the Republican going to do, or what this going to that going to do, sucking up your energy. And you never spend 1 ounce of this energy on yourself. Miss Skill Gamer, is that what they are tapping into when they use the looking glass? We talk about the looking glass, okay? Mm, mm-mm. Oh, the looking glass is a technology of ours. The looking glass, whether you want to believe it or not, it doesn't do anything. It just show you the truth. It can change it. It just show you the truth. It cannot changing the main event. Here's an example of the looking glass, which they can't control. They can see it because they see what's coming. When those people came up upon the looking glass technology, they thought they had control over it. They thought they know how it worked because the mighty one gave them their blessing with limited technology, like we told you. iPhone is the highest technology. Besides that, they don't have anything. People think the AI that you're seeing here when we're doing those pictures or video, I see people are like, whoa, Sora just came out. They can make video. They had those things like way in the 1400. The Atlantean technology is so far beyond anything you could possibly. These things are thousands of years ahead. They had most of your World War One, World War Two, all those footages. Most of them, like 70 to 80% of them, are fake. They're all AI. They're all generated footages. Have you ever watched those videos? You could never see what they are fighting. They just show you they are dropping bombs and people coming with guns and stuff. They are in unison working and doing that because they're all fake. This is what those people did, okay? When they come up with upon the looking glass technology, I don't like to talk about those things because what people does when they hear those things, they quickly associate it with the conspiracy theories, which I don't get involved with because we have people that talk to us. We already told you the Mahdi might say, hey, we are waiting on you guys because you got this technology here we don't use, and they send the message. Multiple, some of you went to them. So, but anyway, when those people come upon the looking glass technology, what it is, it's a form of AI that show you the future. When you put a certain comment, you type in certain things or you ask it. You said, for instance, what would happen in 10 years from now. And then he would say, in February 25th, 2034, black people will be the majority. They'll be wealthy. They'll be this, they'll be that. And then they will ask, okay, well, how do they become this? They will do this, they will do that, they will do. And what they do, they went out there, they say, okay, well, if in 10 years they're going to become powerful, and the reason why they become powerful is because they get together, they put their differences together, they put their differences aside, they unite. The black men and the black women become one. The children they become a family. They walk, they share, they do this. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna stop them? Well, we're gonna put drugs in their neighborhood. We're going to cut them off. We're going to cut the black men off from the employment. We're going to raise the women up above it, and then we're going to disconnect the children from it, and then we're going to do that. And then when they do this, and then they go check again, and then when they go check, and then he says it worked, we are destroyed. They say, well, this looking glass can't go far. It can only go a certain time. For instance, it can only go like 10 years in an interval time. It can't go beyond that. So every 10 years, or no matter what, they keep seeing good results. They like it. It worked. They've been destroying us, this looking glass. And every time they put the comma in, they go against it. It worked for them. Up until the blessing is over, and then they put whatever that they put, and then they say, it says, no, it can't work. Whatever things they put in there, it won't change. Like we take this example. Those people, this is what they saw. They saw themselves, two people in the car. There was a car accident. Both of them died. And now they did everything. And then they run the simulation again. The accident still happened. Instead of the two people still die, but they die with one of them had a pin in their shirt. They run it again. There was like instead of they die with the pin in the shirt, and then one of them was wearing a yellow shirt instead of a blue. They run it. Whatever they do, they run it. The result is always the same, and it never really changed. That's why they realized that they had no control over these things, and then they realized their blessing is limited with this stuff. And most of those things, believe it or not, the so-called priests of Mahan, they don't tell them. A hell of a lot of those things they find out, you know where? From our people, from our studies. Again, in the movie Indiana, the Lost Empire, the Skull Empire, whatever. Yeah, most of the Indiana Jones movies, at the end, they show you huge warehouses where they are stacking up all those things and stuff. They actually have those stuff. They have warehouses that are miles long underground. They are storing our stuff, technology. They don't know what is it, what that thing does. They don't know what it does, but they hide it from us, and thinking if they can keep it there, we're never going to use it. One of the greatest, if not the highest form of technology that we possess right now is the crystal. We urge you, we implore you to get a crystal. That is why they are telling our people crystal is witchcraft. Crystal is the devil. If you touch a crystal, you ain't gonna go to heaven. And a lot of our people bought into this because they know once you start messing with the crystal, you have a quote unquote a quantum computer. They've been trying to make a quantum computer ever since. They can't. That looking glass thing is powered by crystal. Nikola Tesla was trying to break into quartz crystals. Crystal is a high-tech technology, super high-tech, and we are learning the best. A lot of people say, well, don't say those things online. Yes, we're supposed to let them know. So great fear can come upon them because they need to know we have our technology. They need to know we are studying. They need to know we are getting back. So the fear will creep up on them, paralyze them, and cripple them. They must. Just like they know our people are ignorant, they go out there doing ignorant hish. But they need to know there is a group of them that are starting and they gain access to this technology. And one of the way they can quickly activate this technology is for you to come against their loin and try to destroy them, and they will destroy you. Every one of you that have your pentacles, your stones and stuff, those are high-tech things, man. The pentacles are things that are technology that are billions of years so advanced, they don't even know how to use it. They cannot use it, they can activate it. It's when they come upon you, they try to silence you, and then this thing activated and you will destroy them. Each of your crystal, they possess, they have an entities in there. You can sometime when you hold the crystal, you can see the being in there. Some of them, there is one of the for the people that went to the special class, one of the entity, he had one eye like a cyclops. Okay, some of them look like straight alien, and there's a brother, he's look like a black man with a giant afro. They got named. There is something in there. There is a specific way. Again, don't be doing this thing. There's a specific time, a specific eclipse. You can put your crystal at a certain angle, and then it will just the light will penetrate the crystal, and then the being will come out of it. You will see it like the way that you're seeing me. All those things, they truly exist. All those quantum stuff. That's why they don't like to get into quantum theory or quantum physics. They don't like getting into it. The moment you start getting on quantum, oh man, well, it's like when you get into quantum theory, the laws of gravity start not to apply. You do know anytime you pass for instance, quantum, another word is it's the smallest thing. Their blessing and technology stop at the nano scale. That's why their phone can only have nano technology and stuff. They can't have femto. Femto is actually the fourth. Well, let me see. Let's do a little research here. Let me. What are all the smallest scale from nano to the Planck? The length. Is that what that is? Okay, let me see if I can share this with the people. Okay, all right. Okay, let me go ahead and I will copy it. And so, again, they have what they call semiconductor or semiconductor. This is probably the highest form of technology. They cannot have superconductor. A conductor is, it can do pretty much, your crystal is a superconducting at room temperature. So a superconductor, they can make it, but they have to freeze it way below, I believe, negative 270 Kelvin. Is that what that is? Something very cold, and they have to make a superconductor. They can't make superconductor. They can only make semi or semiconductors. Your crystal is a superconductor. Your crystal can store pretty much all the energy in this universe. It won't make a dent in it. That's how powerful this thing is. Let me just get this. I'm not just pulling thing out of my butt here. All right, let's share this with the people. You know what? Let me scale it. And then, okay. Oh, God, I despise this thing. Why did it do this? Okay. No, there we go. Yes. There we go. All right. We got this. Let me share this. All right. Let me share this with the nation. We're going to read it. Scaling down from the nanoscale to the Planck length involves descending through several orders of magnitude and size, reaching and theoretical limits of physical measurement. Here is a breakdown of the scale from nanometers nm to the Planck length. 1 nanometers, which is 1 to the 10 to the negative 9. This is where their technologies stop, and they can go below this. This is how your cell phones, your computers, those chips they store information on the nano length. If they can share them into the angstrom length, that means your computer, your cell phone would be able to store data at like 1 billion terabytes, like 1 trillion terabyte. That means your phone will have unlimited amount of storage. And it will, your phone, if they could use anything below the nanometer, your Tesla will run forever. You can charge the battery for how long? They can do those things because the heat dissipation, they don't have superconductor. All you need is a superconductor and plug it in a Tesla. In other words, you need one of your crystal and plug it in, and they would charge your Tesla. That is if you know how to. Okay, we got picometer, which is 10 to negative 12. This is very small. Okay, femto, that's like probably their limits they really start getting effed up when they get into the femto realm. Okay, femto is 10 to negative 15. If you can come up with the technology, use femto, that means you can creep up, you can take all the information on Earth and put it under the tiniest grain of salt or tiniest grains of sand. It won't make a dent when it comes to femtometer. Okay, attometer. Okay, there's the attosecond. Flash can move in an attosecond, and then it goes smaller. It goes zeptorealm, zeptometer. Okay, 10 to negative 21. That's so small. This is super small. Okay, the yoctometer. Okay, and the last one, this is where the science stop. All their science stop. Planck length, which is approximately 1.616, okay, to 10 negative 35. The Planck length is the smallest meaningful length scale in the universe, below which the concepts of space and distance as understood by classical physics no longer apply. It's derived from fundamental constant, and we represent a scale where quantum gravitational effects become significant. In other words, if you go below the Planck, you are no longer everything that you know here, you know, fire, water, earth, whatever. None of these things apply below the Planck because it's the smallest. The moment you pass the Planck, they know this. You are into magic. You are into the quantum realm. That's why they can't build a quantum computer. They can't build. They can't do quantum mechanics because this is where our domain begin below the Planck left. And below the Planck left, brethren, when you go there, there are civilizations that are there. All our brethren, they are there. They are no. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. They can't go below the Planck. Whoops. They can't go below the Planck. Let me stop this. They can't go below the Planck length because it's too small. It is so small that once you try to, you can go there. We got our brethren that go there multiple times. Terrible place. You want to know where you want to know where you're going to go. Okay. Once you go to the quantum, they call it quantum, but it's magic. That's what it is. It's magic. They stop at nano. They can't go anymore, and they don't stop at any nano. They stop at 2 nanos. Okay. 2 nanos right now. They are working to have a 1 nano chip in Japan, which is extremely difficult. Ant-Man is if you watch Ant-Man is not science fiction. For those of you who watch Ant-Man, Ant-Man Swagger Jack, Atom Man, the Atom, Ant-Man's Swagger Jack, the Atom. If you watch the Atom, the cartoon, those are not science fiction. The Atom, let's go ahead and then do this, beloved. We're going to spend a little time here. Is the nation okay? It's already 1 p.m. where I'm at. Should we push in, beloved? Should we move in? I don't have that much time. Should we going? Okay. The Atom. DC. Oh, not the. Okay, this is the probably the most powerful of all superheroes, the Atom. Well, they have the show, the TV, but I will take uh the Atom. I forgot his name again. There are plenty Atom. Ray Palmer. Ray Palmer, I believe, was the first Atom. Okay, now again, we told you those superhero things are declassified information. Okay, Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, those are declassified CIA information. That has nothing to do with they put it in the comic book, but those are actually technology that exists. We are the atoms. We are the Ant-Man. They are well aware of that. Okay, that's why they are definitely afraid. They are afraid, Joe. We don't care. Whatever that you're saying here, it's a lie. Let me see. The Atom, DC, Justice League. That's the one. They have the. There we go. Okay, that's the Atom. Okay, this is the Atom. He was in and it was below the plank, and when he shrank himself, the Amazo could not find him. He went below. No, that wasn't below the plankton. He went below the nanoscales. He shrank him and Lex Luthor and things like that. So what the Atom is able to do, beloved, he's able to shrink so small he can actually go below the plankton, just like Ant-Man. Okay, for those of you that watch Ant-Man, okay, this was, you see the world that they went down there is so dark because that's where King live. Okay, King is it's just everything they're showing you in this movie is real. That's why they are so pissed off about Jonathan Major. They are so pissed off because it showed him destroying them when he become enraged. All right. So play Ant-Man, for those of you that watch the movie, it's actually a real thing. Some of our people, we went there. We saw there are some serious ish. There are some serious stuff down there, man. Crazy, but it is the truth. All right. Let me see. Ant-Man and well, Atom Smasher is another one, but Atom Smasher become, he's a giant. In the movie Black Adam, okay? Black Adam, you had Atom Smasher, okay? He was a giant. Okay, he can become giant. This is a Black Adam in the movie. And that's why they despise Black Adam, not because Black Adam didn't abide for the Kobe, because they have The Rock, a black man playing it, and they have Black Adam, the movie. Okay, Black Adam, the movie, Hawkman. Okay, this is Hawkman. Okay, the actor that play Hawkman. Okay, there we go. The actor that play Hawkman, a black man, a black Egyptian. And the people from the Hawkman people, they have a metal called nymph metal. It can disrupt magic. Okay, well, certain magic, but it cannot disrupt Atlantean magic. Okay, those things are actually real, beloved, believe it or not. Okay, Black Adam, Black Hawkman, and they didn't like that. They didn't like the way these things were portrayed, because when you go watch those TV, certain things download in your mind and activate your DNA, man. So that's why those people did not like this. They did not like Ant-Man and Black Adam. The only thing that they did like is Dr. Black Adam, the movie Dr. Fate, which is the greatest, which is Dr. Strange, the Swagger Jack, Dr. Fate. Okay, Dr. Fate. All right. They are well aware he's an Egyptian man and stuff. He was really cool in the movie. Okay. So, but the real Fate was a black man. Okay. Dr. Fate, DC. Well, they call it Egyptian. Mostly, this Dr. Fate was Abraham because of the way they comics without mask. Most likely was Abraham or Joseph. The helmet of Nabu, that's what it has. The real Dr. Fate was a black man. I believe it's this one right there. This don't show that much, but Dr. Fate. There are plenty Dr. Fate. Dr. Fate, Dr. Strange, and I can't wait for them to make this movie. Okay, after Dr. Fate, they should make this. Oops, I know you guys are watching. Just don't f it up. They should make this. Jericho Drum. They should make the Dr. Voodoo, which is more powerful than Dr. Fate. I'm pretty sure they're going to make, effed up everything, okay? The MCU has another setup, another Sorcerer Supreme, Let me see what they said here. The MCU has another setup, another Sorcerer Supreme. That's Dr. Voodoo, okay? Which is actually those things are Dr. Voodoo. Okay, Doctor Strange 2 show Brother Voodoo style magic and played. Even though Brother Voodoo hasn't been seen, and since sorry, you guys probably were not gonna see this. So, Dr. Voodoo played by Tom Hanks. No, they're going to F up that. They know what's going on. Okay, this is just a recap. Okay, what they are calling Wakanda is actually this place. Okay, that they showed you and the movie, it's called the Lower Wakanda, which is a part of it. Knowledge. It's in the Congo. That's why you never heard anybody talking about the Congo or one of our brethren say move to the Congo or anything. You always hearing about the Congo being in war and stuff like that because the Lower Wakanda is in the Congo, and the Higher Wakanda is somewhere in Haiti. They call it Vilocan. Okay, and those people okay, mythological abode of the voodoo spirits or Lwa. Voodoo and African religion derives was taken to Haiti. That's a lie. During the colonization period of 1492 to 1804. That's a bunch of lie. Okay, so Viloca is actually a real place. It's a real place. They call it Wakanda. Okay, which is a mockery of the whole thing. So, and that's what they call it, but it is actually real. The place is actually real. Well, when you look at the images, they are showing you those things, but it is actually a real place. Okay, like okay, which is this is like a mockery of the real place. This is a mockery of the real place. The actual Vilocan is just super advanced because it's a part of Atlantis. That is why in Wakanda Forever, in the movie, that's why Black Panther 2, they hated Black Panther 2 above all the movies because, and not because they had a woman playing Black Panther, which was appropriate, because the next Black Panther was born and raised in Wakanda and higher Wakanda, which is Haiti. Okay, Wakanda Forever ending. Oops. For those of you, this is spoiler, okay? All right. Where's this? Okay, this is the kid. Okay, this is the kid that was post credit. He was the little Haitian boy who was born and raised in Haiti because that's where the mother was hiding in Higher Wakanda, aka Vilocan, and they named him Toussaint Louverture. Okay, and I don't think there'll be a Wakanda 3 or whatever Black Panther 3. If they're gonna do this, they're gonna have to F up everything. All right, they show you that it's the truth. If for those of you that watch the movie, they literally, beloved brothers and sisters, cut off him from the movie. They cut off the so-called African culture from the movie. That's why they hated it. That's why a lot of people online, they hate it. They're like, okay, where's Africa in this? They at the end of the movie, they say they cut it off. They cut it off. The Wakanda that you see in Africa is a refuge. It's an outpost. When Atlantis was being destroyed, some of our people they moved. They were going to Africa all over. Some of them were in Egypt, some of them in the Congo, and all over the place. They're still there. It's just you can't see the technology. It sounds crazy, but you can't. So that's why, beloved, in the movie, when they cut him from it and then online, a lot of people did not like it. They did not like it. They did not like because they cut off, this. And in the movie, okay, this sister, I forgot her name. Was it Lupita Nyong'o? Well, whoever she is, she was the one who went and gave birth, okay, in Haiti to that son, and then she went into higher Wakanda. They haven't shown higher Wakanda though, okay, which is Vilokan, which is the main Wakanda. She raised the boy here, they trained him here. They don't show that, but they imply it and things like that. Okay, so yeah, that's what it is. I don't think there will be another movie. Okay, Namor, which is Namor, which is the northern tribe and stuff like that. In the movie, he said like, don't worry, the surface will attack Wakanda, and Wakanda will need our help. Then we will come together and destroy those people. That's what it says. Okay, the movie was well made. It was well made. Okay. This is when she was in Haiti. She burned. There's a huge symbolic meaning of her burning her stuff in the beach, in Haiti. Okay, it's a great symbol. All right. So, and then when she asked the kid, "Who are you?" and then the kid say, "I'm this and this and that and this." They are well aware of this, and they know this thing is coming. They know this thing is coming. Again, this is spoiler for those of you that have not watched it. That's why Black Panther 2 did as much not numbers, noise online. The moment a group of people realize they cut off Africa from this, they cut the so-called African, and then they put the worst people in there, the so-called Haitian, they don't talk about it. They don't talk about it. Because we told you what they are calling Wakanda. It's actually real. It is really. It's not just in our Congo and the Haiti and stuff. This thing is pretty much all over. It's in Antarctica. It's in Canada. It's over here in the United States. Why the hell they don't want you to go in the Grand Canyon? What do they have over there? What do they have in the Grand Canyon that you will steal? Like you will literally steal? What do they have over there? Because they know if you start going over there, you'll start seeing remaining or actual civilization that are there. You will see things that are there. We show and share with you Palace and Souci and the technology that they have next to it. That is for the student only. They're well aware of those things. That's why those people are definitely afraid of you, because most of you don't know those things. You don't know what you are capable of, but they know. That's why they are quickly to shoot you without you having any weapon or gun in your hand, because they say your hand alone is a weapon, which is true. That's why the moment they always see a weapon in your hand, it's not like they're making things up. They actually can see the spiritual weapon power that you have in your hand. That's why they will shoot you without being harmed, because you don't actually need any firearm or anything like that to drop those people. There are places in the so-called United States that are restricted. They are not restricted because this is government place. No, they are restricted because they have actual portal in there that our people can activate and go to the other realm back and forth. I personally don't want to go there physically. Mentally is better than physically. Whatever superhero things they are doing out there, it's not science fiction. None of those things are science fiction. Those people do not have the mind to imagine things like that. They do not have that mind. They must have seen it somewhere and copy it. Ask Frank Miller about 300 when he made 300s. In the movie 300s, the Spartans, they have dreadlocks and they were black. He drew them the way that they were. Yeah, the Yellowstone, all those places, they don't want people to gain access because we don't want you to destroy the natural stuff. Whatever, man. You people are the biggest destroyer of anything natural upon this earth. Suddenly, you don't want the people to destroy natural. Whatever. Get out of here. Thank you, Randall T. Thank you. Especially New Gods Tech and DC Universe. For instance, um, the New Gods. We talk about the New Gods here all the time. Okay, the New Gods DC. Okay, so the New Gods, you're talking about Isaiah. Okay, this is actually its name, Isaiah and Dark Side. Okay, which is they were prophet. There's nothing wrong with Dark Side. He's not evil. He's just another version of us. When we don't play, we become Dark Side. Okay, and this is my main man, my favorite man right there, Metron. Okay, Metron. Out of all the New Gods, I prefer Metron because if you know what Metron can do, this guy is no joke. Metron, and this is like Trey. So the New God, Jack Kirby. Okay, the New God DC was created by Jack Kirby. Like we said again, the New God Big Barda, which is Deborah the judge, okay? Deborah the judge is Big Barda, all right? And High Father himself is Isaiah the prophet, okay? Again, Jack Kirby, it was declassified information, okay? All right, created by Jack Kirby. This is Jack Kirby, okay? Jack Kirby, he died in 1994, was an American comic book artist, widely regarded as one of the media major innovator and one of the most prolific and influential creators because he did not create all those things. It was impossible for a man like Jack Kirby to come with all those comics, all those characters. He couldn't imagine them, their names, the things that they do and stuff like that. He couldn't imagine them. They had to declassify the information, tell him use it, to bring wealth unto us, and he did. Okay, notable work. Okay, this is what Jack Kirby had. Okay, notable works. Fantastic Four. Okay, Fantastic Four is not science fiction. The fourth world, okay, the fourth world, which the New Gods is not actually the fourth world, is the fourth part they are talking about here. He created an entire universe based on the fourth world, which is the fourth part: Dark Side, Orion, Light Tray, uh, uh, oh man, the women that I fear the most, Agra, Dark Side Mother. This is when I read this thing, it literally this thing made me stop reading comic book. Dark Side Mother, Hegra, which was real, okay? Thor, Captain America, the super soldiers. This thing actually exists. Okay, Eternals, the Eternals. Remember the Swagger Jack, all our stuff, they make the Eternals, Jack Kirby, New Gods, Black Panther. Okay, Black Panther again. It has there is an actual Black Panther. It is real. Okay, all right. And then those are notable works. He did a lot, but anyway, okay. Jack Kirby, he was the cousin of this CIA, whatever, and they released the information onto him, and then he make all those things. Again, it sounds like conspiracy theories, but that's what it is. This is the woman that I fear. This ties me, man. Dark Side Mother. She was the worst character of all time to me. Woman traumatized me, man. She made Dark Side. She actually the one who made Dark Side, Dark Side. You know, fool, you constantly forget my title. I am your queen and not the sweet pixie you once called Sister Hegra. She poisoned. She lit it. Well, she was poisoned by Desad, but she liked to poison people. And you see what she's eating here? Let me see if they can show us what she was eating. Man, this thing truly traumatized me as a kid. Is that what that is? Hair Dark Side Mother. When I read this comic, man, I just stopped. I just stopped. I just stopped reading comics, man. It was so bad. They don't have it here. Okay, that's Hegra. I believe Hegra most likely. You see what she says? You say you are such a disappointment to me, Dark Side. She belittled Dark Side. For those of you who know who Dark Side is, she belittled, she traumatized Dark Side. She abused him. She did all certain things unto him and rendered Dark Side like above all. The person Dark Side feared in the universe was his own mother, Egra, which I believe through the biblical sense, Agra is most likely not Jezebel, though, a very obscure Bible figure. I forgot the name. And again, in the comic book, Agra, okay, what Agra does? He actually have him and Granny Goodness, all right, Granny Goodness, all right. He actually have a farm, okay, and those farm, what Agra does, she had them raise children, little kids, as cattle and fatten them up and make them plump and cook and eat them. That's all she ate, kids. It's terrible. And brethren, it's not like this thing is like fake, man. This is actually, yo. No, I'm not quite sure if it's Lilith, but it's yeah. He the children, they shave their heads. They look like fat little kids. They're very short. They're fat. They have to be eaten at a certain age. If they pass this age, she won't eat them. She'll throw them to the dogs. Okay, she eat them. She literally eat those kids. You know, have them cook, cut them off in front of them. She will have them tortured, and so she can. When the kids are tortured, they release certain excrement. They taste better. Oh man, this thing was wow. Agra could be Nimrod wife Tammuz. It could be that. When I'm looking at Agra, they don't give that much information though. Well, they do. Those comic books, they're so expensive. Last time I checked when it was $35,000. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have 35 G's, man. Yeah, I don't have 35 G's. Let me see if I can find a comic where she told the man, hey, you know how I like them cook. You know I like it. Okay, that's Hegra. If someone can tell us who was the woman that become queen when her husband died in the Israelite nation, could be Jezebel, but let's put Egra eating kids. Okay. She killed Big Bottom mother. She's very bad, man. Man, they don't have it here. I don't want to put the real word. So, man, that thing traumatized me as a child, man. Okay, Queen Hegra. I believe the name is very similar. Hegra, and is it Hagar? I'm not quite sure. Abraham, wife, or whoever that was. And she's a black woman, for those people that wondering. She's the sister of Steppenwolf, I believe. Queen Hegra the Vile. She is vile, man. And thank you for the brother that mentioned the New Gods. Okay, they had the New Gods, the movie by they had her. I forgot her name again. Let me see if I can hear her name. Oh boy, what's her name again? Somebody help me with the name. What's her name? Eva DuVernay was supposed to make the New Gods. It was too much. It was too much because they know. I mean, this is the New Gods, man. You're gonna have dark side. You're gonna have a black woman directed dark side. Again, like we told you, those things is not something they imagine. Okay, they actually, see these things. The New Gods, the fourth world, which is here. Okay, Eva DuVernay was going to direct this movie. They canceled it, and I was looking forward for the new gods. Yeah, Hagrid did a lot, man. I don't know how they put those things in comics and people didn't see this. Hagrid did a hell of a lot. It was the truth. That's why when I was reading the comic, I felt this deep emotional connection. That's why when I find out what she was doing, and then I knew it was real. I just like what she did, and the way the preparation, the way she fed those kids, the way she have them torture so they can taste better, the way they do stuff. I'm like, this cannot be something somebody imagined. It has to be real. Okay, Ava DuVernay was supposed to do Dark Side, the New Gods with Orion, Dark Side, and all that, and then they stopped. And the New Gods, I mean, and well, they have Granny Goodness is over there. I was shocked they didn't make Granny Goodness an actual short little granny with that main voice. That granny is so creepy. Dark Side and things. Of course, Dark Side is straight up black. That's why they, if they can have him play, because the story is actually Dark Side was a good man though. His mother made him like that. He was actually a good guy. Hagram made him into Dark Side. Okay, and those are the candidates to play Dark Side. Michael Dark Side. This is the guy. Yes, Michael Clark Duncan was the best guy that could have played Darkseid, man. He had the voice. He was tall. Okay, this dude is 6'4". Next to him, he's 6'2" or 6'4". He had the voice. He had the cat. He would have been the best Darkseid. Michael Clark Duncan. Michael Clark Duncan as Dark Side. But he died before the whole stuff, okay? And they were trying to make him into Dark Side, but he died. He was gonna be like the most badass Dark Side because he's the Dark Side is no joke. All right, Dark Side is no joke. That's why Dark Side and Cyborg. Okay, man, I'm getting into too much comic book. DC Cyborg. What you're calling Cyborg technology. Okay, this is Cyborg right here. So the technology that he has infused in him is new gods, is a mother box from the fourfold. All those things are here, beloved. All those things are here. A mother box, Cyborg, mother box. Mother box. Whoops. Mother box. Okay, the mother box. DC, let's put DC mother box. The mother box was created by Matron, okay? Look at the mother box. Anybody can tell me what is it reminiscent of? See the mother box. Anybody can tell us? See how they hold the mother box? Okay. Walkman, that's good. You think those people just invented, okay, Sister Black, a phone? It looked like a phone. Okay. That's a mother box. A mother box can pretty much do anything. They can open boom tube. They can open portal. They can translate. They can create reality. That's Atom Smasher, one of my favorite guys. Okay, that's look like a little cell phone, and then it's powered by crystal. A mother box is a crystal. It's just a couple electronics. You put the crystal in there, and then it become a mother box. Well, another what they call them a control box. Yes. Okay, those things actually do exist. It's not something they just, they just imagine. Okay, cyborg with one of those huge mother boxes, which is a cube, giant cube, which has a crystal in it. Okay, it's crazy. All right, this is the guy that invented them. Metron is a scientist. He actually put a living being in there, which is a AI. Okay, let's read what's the DC, what's the mother box is for the people that may not know what the mother is. Okay, now mother boxes. See if you can see this. Mother boxes are fictional devices. That's not true. And Jack Kirby's fourth world. The mother boxes the Israelites used to carry the mother boxes and the wand. Your wand was well, I'm gonna show you. Mother boxes is a form of crystal and used to carry it. And the fourth part. Okay, history created by apocalyptic scientist Heman, which is Metron, using the mysterious element X. They are generally thought to be sentient because they are sentient. There is an AI in there. Miniaturized portal supercomputers. Miniaturized portal supercomputers. What we were talking about, quantum computers, crystals, miniaturized. The smaller you can make things, the more powerful it is. That's the smaller an object, the more powerful it is. Okay. Although their true nature and origin are unknown, they possess wondrous powers and abilities not understood even by their users. The gods of New Genesis, okay, New Genesis is here, the fourth part, all right. These range from teleportation, they can summon boom tubes, to energy manipulation and mother boxes. Energy manipulation. What is energy manipulation, beloved? What is energy manipulation? And mother boxes have been seen healing the injured, including Darkseid himself. After he was beaten by Doomsday, Metron, okay, all right, stated that each mother box shares a mystical rapport with nature, a mystical magic. They provide their owners with unconditional love and self-destruct when their owners die. That means the mother box is a part of you. It's an extension of you, and you have one. Mother boxes have sacrificed themselves for causes they have believed in and are greatly respected by the people of New Genesis. Okay. And physical appearance, they are most often in the shape of a small box, but they can also be much larger, as in the carrying by forever people. Okay. The forever people are nice and do not always need to be in shape of a box. And Mr. Miracle had a mother box circuit woven into the hood of his costume. Okay. They usually communicate with repetitive ping, which can be understood by the users. Powers and abilities. Motherbox can access the energy of the source. I must commune with. No, you were too young. You did not remember the bloodshed that our people had suffered. I must commune with the source. If you don't know what the source is, well, the source is a metaphysical concept created by writer artist Jack Kirby for his Fourth World series of comic book. It's not a metaphysical physics thing. The source is actually real. It is crazy. For various effects, they can change the gravitational constant of an area, which means they can make you fly, they can levitate pretty much anything, transfer energy from one place to another, sense danger, sense life, create force fields, rearrange molecular structure of matter, absorb and project powerful shock blasts, create electrowebs, control the mental state of an host, communicate telepathically with a host or another life form, manipulate the life forces of an host to sustain past fatal injuries, open and close boom tube, take over and control non-sentient machines, evolve non-sentient machines, merge sentient beings into a single most powerful being, sustain a life form in a hostile environment such as space, and do many other things. Motherbox can be seen in computer that links men to God. For those intra-templum, you know what that is, what the motherbox is. It can link you, men, to God. That's all I have. There's so much. I if we have to say, we're gonna stay here all night. That's what the mother box is. It's not something, beloved. He come up for those. How could those people come up with that? They have data. They have the records. They pull them from the records. That's why they are so afraid. Getting into crystal, entheogen, what? They are afraid. That's why they tell our people, AI gonna come for you, black people. AI gonna take your job. AI going to get the ball and then enslave and kill you. AI gonna don't touch crystal. Don't touch it. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever, son. Yeah, magic, energy manipulation. That's all it is. And you need a certain DNA to unlock those things. Magic is energy manipulation. That's all that is. I mean, this is our the simplest definition of the AK warriors. Energy manipulation. That's all. Yeah, when you start looking into this thing, you reading them, you're like, wait a minute, those are all stories. Those are stories. And we have the way to do those things. It just require a lot of mental work. Okay. Any question before we leave you guys in peace, Bridget? Okay. Any question? Thank you, Brother Larry. Franz Bardon. First, put it right there. You study this book, you like that, there it is. That's it. That's what I told all people, man. Focus on this book. Forget all about studies. Focus on that. If you can sell everything that you have, focus and initiation into Hermetic, you're good. You're good. Because at least this is what I saw. Maybe it's me. At least this is what I saw. I'm like, man. But we are doing the Guling fast for those of you that wish to participate, but you have to be uh, um you have to be a student though to enter the officially enter the Guling fast. Let me see if anybody asked question while I was rambling all over the place. Right. Yes. Yeah, comic books are not actually comic books. They actually history books that they put in a little way and stuff. That's why they call our people nerds. Oh, you reading comic books? You're such a nerd. You need to be tough, sell drugs and rambling when you're talking. Use 50 curse words in one sentence. That's make you hard, but don't read comic books. Okay. Yeah, those things are real, Bridget. They are real. And you have the opportunity to go verify it yourselves. You have the opportunity to verify it yourselves. It's not something that, don't take my word for it. Verify it yourself. Go there yourself. Go there, actually see those things. And we have the way for you to go there. You go there yourselves. Elizabeth F. The Therian No Channel. How do you feel about tarot cards? Okay, this is the third tarot card. This is the third tarot card. The first tarot card, the Magician, is the book that Franz Bardon is talking about. When you study initiation into Hermetic, you're actually studying the heart of tarot. Tarot card is not what you thought it is. It's actually beyond anything about that. Tarot card, the first initiation into Hermetic is the first tarot card. Magical evocation is the second. The true Kabbalah is the third. And the tarot card has at least 72 card. Each of them is a book coded, and we barely can figure out the first one. We barely can figure out the first one. The first tarot card you need to start it, which is the book. You can sign up with our Patreon. Go start it over there. Tarot card is way more powerful than anything you could possibly imagine, and it's coded. Not everybody can do it. It's coded. Tarot card is extremely coded. This thing is beyond my skills. I'm in the first tarot card, barely in the first. I'm in the second step of the first tarot card. There's 72 card. I'm in the first card, second step in it. It has 10 step. Once you've done this 10 step, you finish with the first tarot card, then you move to the second, which is the magical. Once you finish with the magical, move to the third, which is the Kabbalah. And then once you finish the third, you literally have access to all the others. Codex. That's how they told our people, don't look at those things, don't touch them because they are evil. Because they know once you do. Remember, beloved, they don't lost their memory. You did. The person that knew who you were, he witnessed everything clearly as if it was today. But you don't know. Your things are coming to you. You are attracting to certain things. And then when they know you're gonna get these things, say, hey, don't touch that, man, because they know if you touch it, certain things will happen. Oh, don't touch that, because if you touch this, you're gonna go to hell, man. You ain't gonna go to hell. You're gonna go to hell. And now people are like, hey, they don't touch it. Tarot card is deeper than that. It's like so deep. This thing is so advanced. It's a technology. That's what it is. It's so far advanced. And it's not everybody. This thing is far advanced. I dare not say that I know exactly what it is. But all I know, it's super advanced. The first card, I'm studying the first card. I've been studying for like 2 years now. I barely moved to step 2. If I can move one step a year, that'll be no problem for me. In 10 years, I'll be done with this. But yeah. Beloved, there are certain things, and give me a second. There are certain places and certain things. Oh boy. Sweetie, are you ready? And it's a little bit, the sun is too hot out there. But anyway. There are certain places and certain things they don't want you to touch or go there. And your job is to be open-minded, fearless, and be patient. Be very patient. And you have to be fearless, beloved, because the Holy One will test you. You think you know fear? Wait until you tell the Holy One, I really want to see. And then say, okay, well, you ready to take that test? Say yes. Well, put him to the test. You need to be able to withstand the vibration of the test. That's one. The second thing is you need to go back and take the test again, because I can guarantee you the first time you take this test, you're going to fail. Everybody fail. The second time, you will know if you pass. The test is like when you take it, you'll know if you pass. The second time you take it, and it's a training. You're going to be trained. You're going to be trained. You're going to be trained until you reach the level, like France said. Okay, you're going to reach the level of maturity. Then they will release the information onto you. If you are not reaching at the level of maturity, they will not release anything onto you. Yeah, you will fall. You're fairly pickly, man. That's when you're going to learn. You're like, wow, I thought I knew. And then you're going to see things, learn things, communicate with things, and you're going to become much more advanced. You know, you're gonna become the jewel of the nation, man. And each or every one of you should strive to become the jewel of the nation. Yes, the first tarot card, study it. Study tarot card. Don't listen to people telling you, well, it's the words out of the devil. It's a freaking card you're studying. That's all. It has nothing to do with devil and things like that. Study. Yeah, that's why those people don't read, don't listen, so you can stay dumb. Listen to garbage music, drink and smoke, be cool, man. Yeah, YOLO, man. You know, live that life, sleep around and do stuff and leave. And then by the time when you do know when you are a teenager or when you're young, you don't think the same way that when you're old. When you start getting in your 40s, 50s, you're gonna start thinking different. Then you're going to realize your mistake of old. Some of the people, they realize their mistake in that age is already too late. Be stupid, acting out, you know, do drugs, do everything. Don't do anything productive. And if you're going to study, stay in the Bible, don't get out. No one study this one Bible for the rest of your life. Which we told our people, if you can take initiation into Hermetic and study it for years, you'll be a blessing unto humanity. Those people are all about fear. Fear. That's how they keep you in a low vibration. Jacob's trouble, fear, going to hell, fear. That's it. As long as you are watching for Jacob's trouble is coming, man. Hey, man, you gotta be ready when Jacob's trouble come over there because they're going to kill us again. I mean, what they did to us, the chattel slavery, the Inquisition, and Jim Goism, you know, and the third, the first, the second, and the part, and the fourth part. That's nothing. That's nothing. Jacob's trouble, man. I gotta get ready. I gotta move off grid and buy food and stuff like that. You're gonna stay in a low vibration. You won't be able to fight. Sweetie, I think she's ready. All right, beloved, I will leave you with love. I will leave you with peace. Today's Sunday, Shemesh, the Shemeshite. I got my yellow here. Any Shemeshite in the midst? Are you wearing yellow? Today, is it today Sunday? Is it? You ready, Cookie?
Yes.
You already take your bath and everything? Oh, go take your bath, Cookie. Go get ready. She's not ready. This kid threw me off. Today is a Sunday, and I will see you folks tomorrow on for Monday for the what is this again? To study the book Dirty Little Secrets. We're going to study this book tomorrow. You know, Dirty Little Secrets. Okay. We're going to study chapter. We're going to study chapter. Well, page 10. The first cowboys. Contrary to the images created by Hollywood, black slaves were America's first authentic cowboys. The word cowboy, is in fact originally had nothing to do with whooping cattle and hell raising in the high plains. The word cowboy grew out of social custom that did not allow blacks males to be addressed as Mr. or men, especially gentlemen, or any other title that conveys status. So instead of call you sir, Mr., they call you a cowboy. Yo, cowboy. And then now Hollywood take our stuff and make all the cowboy white. And that's why the AI are revealing those truth and those people don't like it. They don't like it. The AI are showing you the original cowboy were black folk. It was a derogative term you used to call our people another word Negroes, with the ER. So now you got your country music where the cowboy hat. Now you got Beyonce doing that cowgirl and stuff, which is the true cowgirlism and stuff like that. You got all this nonsense and stuff, All right, beloved, I will see you folks whenever I can whenever I see you, whenever the mighty one says, okay. Shalom.